Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. I know it's been a while, guys. I've had the longest weekend in history, and it's horrible. So, I know that Friday I was supposed to have released an infected video. I was trying to make that up to you guys because the weather was, or sorry, not the weather was horrible, but my internet was out through the week, and I was a day late last week getting all the videos done. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that because Friday night, when I was uploading the video, my internet went out, or sorry, my electric went out. So I lost power because of the storms that we were getting here. It stayed out until 2 o'clock on Saturday, 2 p.m. on Saturday. So I did not have time to get that out. There was some damage to my father in law's garage. Some roof damage. My husband had a cousin that's barn was blown over and killed one of their animals, and then they also had a dog kennel to blow over, and it also caused the death of a dog. So they had a more severe weather there than we had here, which was horrible. Um, Very sad for the animals that were killed and all of that. The weather was horrible Friday. They were giving a 3 out of 5 chance for tornadoes, and it's very uncommon for where I live to get tornadoes. It's not something that we deal with on a regular basis. So yeah, that's what we had to deal with Friday and into Saturday. There was some cleanup, some tree limbs, branches, and all that. Um, but with that being said, we really didn't have any damage here, which was great. Um, but I did lose power, and that was annoying enough in itself. We did have generator, thankfully. We tend to lose power here quite a bit in the spring and winter, so we do have generator for backup now. So yeah, I'm just trying to get myself going here this morning, guys, and I can't function today. I'm having difficulties multitasking, so I do apologize for that. I was just trying to put up a few things that I was working on overnight, which was just some crafting and some fish, not fish oil, sorry, but some medicinal tonic. I've crafted some cordage as well. We're doing really well on cordage now. We have about 40 cordage, maybe not that many, but very close to it. Upper 30s, I would imagine. I do want to harvest you. I'm going to try to cook that, burn it for mass. I do want the fish oil here and here also. Let's just get this crayfish in the stove inside and see if we can get that cooked and burned, and let's put the fish oil away. We're just going to do some basic looting today. It's not going to be a record-breaking, anything too crazy day. I really just need to get some looting done. We need some trees, all of that lovely stuff. I'm just going to let that thing burn there. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to go away. It just needs to burn. So I don't have to stay there and let it cook. But we do need some wood. We need some, we have some nails now, and we worked on cordage last night. So hopefully if I can get some wood today, we can work on planks overnight tonight. And in the next video, we can start working on the base again. I would love to be able to get the roof semi-completed, at least the tower completed, or, basically done. I am waiting on the heating and air guy today. He's supposed to be out today, whether or not he comes. I did call him this morning. He said he would be out this afternoon. So we'll see how well that works out. We are having lovely weather here today. It's 71 degrees outside currently at 11 a.m. And I'm very thankful for the nice weather. My dad is still home. So, yeah, probably will go see him later, unless things change and he leaves today. Something was wrong with the truck that he drives, and he had to have it fixed this morning. So, yeah, life happens, right? More so to some of us than others, but that's okay. So we just wing it, When things don't go our way, we just wing it. Make the best out of every situation. That's all really you can do, honestly. It doesn't do you any good to complain about a situation or, to get mad about a situation. And I know that's human nature, but it doesn't really help the situation at all. But anyway, let's just get over here and get to getting on some loot. Hopefully. Because I'm not seeing anything today, guys. There's a rogue. You'll probably come over and say hi. There's another one. Okay. They're just chopping wood. Was there an ore on that rock? Potentially. If you hear my wind chimes in the distance, guys, yeah, they're on the porch. The door's open. I don't have any air conditioning at the moment. Yeah, so we just have the doors and the windows open, letting some fresh air in anyway. And yeah. I should have crafted a lockpick overnight. Because honestly, you know, I probably had the stuff to do it with. Well, probably not, because I do think you need planks, and I don't have any planks crafted. Maybe one or so, but that's not nearly enough for a lockpick. If I remember correctly, because let's be honest, I don't craft enough lockpicks to know how many it takes right off the top of my head. Seems like 4, maybe 2. 2 or 4? I don't know for sure. But I'm sure we could come up with something. Ooh, I love all these crates just in a row here. Very, very cool. We even got a blueberry out of that one. So I remember the days before the food spoilage when, yeah, and I can say this because I actually remember it, when I would never eat the berries, guys. I would just save them. They were, you know, we would have an excessive amount of berries, strawberries, all of that lovely stuff. I really wish we could plant those things. I would like to see a greenhouse system in place where if you didn't have the crops in a greenhouse, they wouldn't grow in the winter. I would love to see that in this game. I think it's more realistic. We can craft glass, everything else. We should be able to craft a greenhouse with glass. I wouldn't be surprised if the recipe was horrible and it took like 50 pieces of glass. I wouldn't be surprised. But anyway, yeah, I would really love to see that. I don't feel like the crops should just continuously grow in the winter. All they need is water. I don't agree with that. I think if there's snow on the ground, tomatoes should not grow. Tomatoes are a summer crop. They shouldn't grow with snow on the ground. If you know anything about gardening in the northern part of the United States, if frost gets on your tomato plants, it will kill them. So, yeah. Where I live, you cannot plant tomatoes until up in May because they will die. The frost will kill them. That's when we have our last frost, usually the beginning of May. So my granny on my mom's side would always say, don't plant your tomato plants until after the first 3 days of May. You know, those are wives' tales or whatever, but she was pretty accurate on that one. So she said you could plant your garden after the 4th or on the 4th day of May. That's what she would always say. And then she said you wouldn't lose any crops that way. But anyway, I really would like to see a greenhouse deal in this game. I really enjoy that in the Infected as well. It just brings a lot more realism to the game. And, you know, I know that games want to be different. They don't want to all be the same. And I get that. But I really enjoy playing a lot of different games just for that reason. Because they're mostly different. So, has anyone been catching up on any of the Sons of the Forest? If not, it's the second part of the Forest. I've been watching Game Edge to play a little. I don't really enjoy the Forest, but Sons of the Forest looks like it would be okay. I mean, it would be a constant attack from those mutants, I think it is. My brother actually was talking about it over the weekend, about how he thought it would be a really cool game to play. And I said, you know, I would agree with that if I didn't have to play it alone. So, do games scare you? You know, are there games that you prefer not to play alone? Are there games that you enjoy playing alone? Does the scare factor really increase the likelihood that you'll play it. For me, not so much. If I'm terrified of a game, I probably won't play it. I tried to play I think it's Resident Evil. I think that's the game that I have. I got it free when I ordered some graphics cards. It was a free gift. There was a couple of games to choose from, and I chose that one and one more because I did order more than one graphics card. Um, so those games were free. They were very scary. Um, and I have played maybe about 5 minutes of it because the very first thing you have to do is kill a zombie. And they look so real in that game. I just cannot deal with that. So yeah, today is more like a chit chat day and a looting day. We're doing really well with loot. I probably will have to take some time off camera to grab some wood. I might even try to do that. I might try to do that later today, hopefully. But if not, I'll try to do that overnight tonight. Just chop some wood and see how well that moose just did weird stuff. It's like it ran over here, just ran there and stopped. I was pretty sure there was a crate over here. Was it this singing fern? Go away, fern. Am I overlooking the crate? Was it this fern, maybe? I thought there was a crate over here, a green one. Oh, it could very well have been one of those ferns. I think we're almost up to the northern lake. If we are, I really need to start getting back toward our base. I left the refinery going, so I don't want the fridges to go out. I really need to start getting back home, hopefully, without dying. And we're getting low on food. Berries are getting low. We're going to have to eat that blueberry. We actually have 2 of those. Let's just go ahead and do that with our bloody hands. I'm sure that was very tasty. There's a deer down there. That's lovely. So we must be very high up in the back of the valley. Yeah, the pond is just here. Okay, so I know where we are now. I don't want to run into that bear. There's a blueberry down here. That's lovely. We need the fruits and vegetables, that's for sure. There was a pink flower over here that was very pretty. Isn't that just pretty? Really enjoy that. I like the fact that the flowers are here during the summer months. We're in May now. Of course, in game, it's March here. When I'm recording this, if you're not, if you watch this later, then it's published. This is the 6th day of March, currently. Let's just go ahead and try to kill this wolf. Hopefully we have another arrow. I'm out of arrows. That's lovely. Oh, no. Okay, so number 8. Okay, guys. I was very hopeful that I had another arrow, and I unfortunately did not. It's a lot of fat, though, honestly. It was probably worth it. Something else that we need to be doing, guys. We need a pearl dive, sandstone dive. There's a pearl just here, and I'm going to grab it because we are right here. Okay. And there might even be another one over here. A couple more. Wow. We need some circuit boards, and in order to be able to make those, we have to have these pearls. I'm going to lose some health. No. Done great. Made it to the surface just in time. Okay, let's take you. Is there a 4th one here? That's not common, guys. That's cool. 4 pearls in this little pond? That's crazy. We'll also grab the sandstone because we're desperate for it as well. But I'm really excited about those 4 pearls. That was great. Let's get out of the water. Then we're just going to start heading home. There's some ore on top of that rock. So having this bow out like this is not helping at all. Probably should just keep my pistol out just in case we need it for something. I don't know, to scare something away. Attract something. That makes sense. Okay, some casings and some ammo there. Let's go ahead and have this blueberry as well. And we have a worm, but we're not going to eat that worm. We're going to try to keep it for bait for the fish traps because we do have those set now, which is nice. Very cool as well. I really enjoy getting the medical supplies that we need from that. Let's grab this. Another plank there, which is nice. So the crates were out in pretty good fashion today. They did show up quite nicely. Very excited about that. We desperately needed the loot. I also need some wood. I'm going to have to chop some wood. There's just no two ways about that. And then I'm going to craft some planks overnight, hopefully at some point, and get that done so that we are able to start building tomorrow. I really want to attempt to get some more of the roof pieces done on the first tower that we're working on so that we're able to see what it's going to look like and we can make adjustments as needed. Pretty sure we're going to have to adjust a couple of things. I'm not quite sure what yet, but you know, the first time we build something, it never really goes as planned. So we usually end up having to work on it a bit, fixing little small issues with something, changing it a bit. We can deal with that. So let's just get a little bit of wood. We have about 30 pieces. That's not great, but it is still something. No more crates over here. What about some ore? I think this is a good place for ores over here. Just want to try to get out the pickaxe here. Grab this crate with these lovely nails inside and see if there's any ores over here. If I'm not mistaken, this is a good location to find several because this is a large exposed rock area. Okay, let's just have a little look on over this direction. Hopefully we can get some more zinc, and that happens to be zinc. Okay, I don't see anything else over here. There's an ore on top of that rock over here as well. Maybe we'll just peek at it and see if it's zinc. If it's potassium, we probably won't grab it because we don't necessarily need potassium at the moment. Iron is still very much needed, so we'll just grab it. And there's some copper here as well, which is nice. Grabbing some ores today, not horrible. So very, very lovely looting day for sure. Very relaxing. We didn't run into anyone yet. Want to make that very, very clear. Yet being the main word in that statement. There's a couple of animals over here. We're out of arrows, so we can't separate them and kill them one at a time. But that's okay. We'll just go the other direction and let them have that space. We'll try to get down to the pond if possible. I know there are rogues over there somewhere. I don't want to run in on them and have to deal with them because we don't have any ammo, or very much ammo anyway. There's a building crate over there, but there's also a bear over there. And the bear is 2 shotgun rounds, definitely. And I don't think that the one building crate is worth that. I mean, it could have 1,000,000 nails inside, and we would be, you know, completely finished. Because it could have a stack of 1,000,000 nails and maybe 750,000 boards. And I think we would be okay there. But yeah. Let's get over here and just check on this pond and see if there's any pearls or anything inside. That would be nice to get, you know, several more pearls. Some sandstone, maybe some kelp today. Kelp would be okay as well. I didn't think it would keep from the other pond. I didn't specifically look for it. But kelp is nice for mass, if for nothing else. definitely use a lot of kelp making mass. And kelp also gives you 3 mass per piece of kelp. Sandstone is lovely. We desperately need it as well because I think we're going to do a bit more glass work on the base. There is something that I would love to get done. I probably would have enough um, planks and nails to finish the tower if I destroyed part of the first floor. I really like the look of the half glass, half wooden wall part, and I would like to include that on another level. But if I don't do it this season, I will definitely do it in the next season because I very much enjoy that. Get out of the water. Okay, I'm probably going to keep my shotgun out now just in case there's a bear or something in the area. It is raining pretty hard and I can't really hear anything, so um, yeah, definitely going to keep this shotgun out while we look for crates still. That is a wolf, a level 1. Not really what I'm looking for. That's a level 1 bear. The other bear we seen earlier was a level 2, I think. Okay, let's just grab this crate. Cordage, nails, lovely. Not complaining. More plant fiber here. We can turn that into fuel bricks if necessary. We can turn that into cordage if necessary as well. I like keeping a couple of stacks of that just because it is so handy to have. I don't recall what we used our axe on that damaged it. Probably something important or we wouldn't have done it. I really hate having a broken axe or nearly, just damaged axe for that matter. I'm going to have to do lots and lots of repairs on our weapons too because they are all pretty heavily damaged. So definitely going to have to work on those. We have some shotgun rounds, I think. Yeah, we have 9 of those. We have some cloth here. Just going to move that out of the way because that's where the arrows go. I'm going to have to make some sticks as well because I don't have any. I have nails and feathers in the base, but I don't have any sticks. Is it already getting to be evening? Yes. You can always tell if you're not sure if the sun is setting or coming up. You can tell by holding up a weapon, your axe, or anything like that, and you can tell which direction the sun is going based on that. You can see the difference here because the sun is setting. You can see the sun rays on it, and over here you cannot. So if you need help with that, that's one way to know if the sun is coming up or going down. If it's been a while since you played and you're not quite sure. Okay, we still have power here, which is nice. It is going down. So we do need to get inside and get that taken care of. Thought there was a pearl down there. Probably sandstone, but I'm going to check it out just in case. It is a pearl. Very, very nice. Okay, that's very lovely. Don't mind that at all. There's some more kelp over here, some more sandstone, which is also lovely. I'm not seeing any pearls right away, but that's okay. They might spawn in. It's not always a bad thing. Okay, let's just get up here and get some oxygen. We're going to try to get this kelp. We're going to try to get the other sandstone. We're going to check on these fish traps as well. And then we are headed inside to put the loot away. Okay, let's just grab this. We're probably going to take some health damage here from the oxygen. No. Let's just check on the fish trap. We'll throw the 1 worm inside, or sorry, 3 worms inside. Let's just harvest the oil from that fish. Let's do the same over here if there's any fish. There is. So today we've gotten 5 fish oil. That's lovely. We don't have any animals in there. That's okay. Let's just get inside, guys, and put this loot away. I think we've had a pretty successful, pretty calm looting day. If I can just figure out how doors work in this game, would be lovely. Because I always seem to get caught in them. We don't have any ash. We haven't raided anyone's campfire or anything like that. Our fire's out. I should have filled that up. The crayfish is burnt. That's exactly what we wanted. We have 5 kelp here, which is lovely. We have 90 pieces. That is, if we had 10 more pieces, that would be 300 mass. So that's that is 270 currently. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and just put everything away. We have some meat here we want to get rid of. Not get rid of, but we want to put it away. Get it out of our inventory. We have 2 more fish oil here. We have you. We need this stuff. We have used all of it making biofuel to get the ATV up and going. So we're definitely going to have to work on that a bit to be able to craft the medicinal tonic. Okay, we have 1 piece of biofuel here, which isn't a lot, but that's okay. I think everything else goes downstairs. Let's just go ahead and drop everything down here, and then we are going to call it a day, guys. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.